Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today me and my team going to presenting about differentiation. Okay, so before we go further to the topic of differentiation and the question that we're gonna answer, I'm gonna introduce my name and my metric number, and also my teammate name and metric number. So my name is Muhammad Iffat bin Muhammad Usdi. My metric number is 01 DTKF 2005. Ammar Haris bin Munawir Zaman, 01 DTKF DTK 21F 2010. Muhammad Fadlullah bin Kamalul Arifin, 01 DTK 21F 2011. So the question that me and my team got is question G, which is y equal to x power of 3 minus 8x power of 2 plus 9x plus 5. Okay, so for the first question is differentiation to find expression for dy dx. So as we can see in the first question that we got is question G, x power of 3. So the power of 3 goes to the front, and then the power of 3 minus by 1, so we got 2. And for the 16x is because 8 multiplied by 2 is equal to 16, and then 2 minus by 1 equal to 1, so we just put it x. And for the 9 is x equal to 1 multiplied by 9, x minus by 1 equal to 0, so just put x, just do not put x in it. And then the last one is 5, so the 5 doesn't have any x in it, so you don't have to put any number. So for the second question is find the coordinate of any stationary point on the curve. So stationary point dy over dx is equal to 0. So 0 equal to 3x over 2 minus 16x over 2 plus 9. So after factorization it, we got 0 equal to bracket x negative minus 4.69 close bracket, and another bracket x minus 0.64 close bracket. So x1 is 4.69 and the x2 is 0.64. So x1 4.69, so for the y1 equal to bracket 4.69 close bracket power of 3 minus 8 bracket 4.69 close bracket 2 plus 9 bracket 4.69 another bracket plus 5. So we got the answer is negative 25.6. So for the x2 is 0.64. So for the y2 bracket 0.64 close bracket power of 3 negative 8 bracket 0.64 close bracket 2 power of 2 plus 9 bracket 0.64 close bracket plus 5. So we get the answer 7.75 for the question number 2. So for the question number 3, how many stationary point does the graph have? So the graph has 2 stationary point. The first one is 4.69 and negative 25.6, and then another one is 0.4 and 7.75. So for the question number 4, determine x-intercept and y-intercept point. So intercept x, y equal to 0. So 0 equal x power of 3 minus 8 power of 2, 8x power of 2 plus 9x plus 5. So we factorization it. So after that we got bracket x minus 6.496 close bracket, another bracket x plus 0.404 close bracket, and then another bracket x minus 1.907 close bracket. So x1 is 6.496, x2 -0.404, and then x3 1.907. So for the intercept y, x equal to 0, so y equal to x power of 3 minus 8 power minus 8x power of 2 plus 9x plus 5. So we change the x to 0. After that we got bracket 0 close bracket power of 3 -8 bracket 0 close bracket power of 2 plus 9 bracket 0 close bracket plus 5. We got the answer 5.
Hello, my name is Muhammad Fadlullah bin Kamal Arifin. Now I will continue for the fifth question for question G. Determine the nature of any stationary points you found in part 2. Justify your answer. So when you look at the presentation iffat, number 1, the dy dx equals to 3x squared minus 16x plus 9. So we have to find the d square y per dx square. The d okay, when we find the d square y per dx square, we can put the stationary x into the d square y per dx square. Okay, for the fifth answer, the d square y per dx square equals to dx minus 16. Okay, now we continue. If x equals to 4.69, the answer for d square y per dx square equals to 12.14. That is the minimum for stationary point. If the x equals to 0.64, the d square y per dx square equals to negative 12.16, and that is the maximum stationary point. Okay, now we look at the graph of the curve. Okay, this is what we get when the stationary for maximum is 0.64, while the minimum is 4.69. Okay, now I will continue for question H. The question H is y equals to negative x power of 3 plus 8x square minus 9x plus 5. Okay, first question. Use differentiation to find expression for dy per dx. The question is negative x power of 3 plus 8x square minus 9x plus 5. So we differentiation the dy per dx equals to negative 3x square plus 16x minus 9. Now we move on for the second question. Find the coordinate of any stationary points on the curve. If you want to find the stationary points, we have to turn dy per dx equal to 0. If you put the dy per dx equal to 0, then we can find dx. Okay, the answer for the x1 equals to 0.64, while the x2 equals to 4.69. If the x1 equals to 0.64, we put the x1 into the y1. y1 equals to negative 0.64 power of 3 plus 8 times 0.64 square minus 9 times 0.64 plus 5 equals to 2.26. If x2 equals to 4.69, the y2 equals to negative times 4.69 power of 3 plus 8 times 4.69 square minus 9 times 4.69 plus 5, and then equals to 35.6.
Okay, my name is Ammar bin Munawir Zaman. My number registration is 01TTK21F2010. Okay, I would like to continue to number 3. How many stationary point does the graph have? Okay, stationary points have 2x and 2y. The firstly is 0.64 and 2.26, and second is 4.69 and 35.6. They have two stationary points.
Okay, number 4 is determine x-intercept and y-intercept point. Okay, intercept x, y equal to 0, 0 equal to negative x power of 3 plus 8x square minus 9x plus 5. Final answer have 3 points, which is x equal to 6.78, x equal to 0.61, and x equal to 0.61. Okay, intercept y, x equal to 0, y equal to negative 0 power of 3 plus 8 multiply with 0 square minus 9 multiply with 0 plus 5. And final answer is y equal to 5. Okay, number 5 is determine the nature of any stationary points you found in part 2. Justify your answer. Okay, d square y over dx square equal to negative 6x plus 60. Okay, the final answer have 2 points, which is x equal to 0.64 and x equal to 4.69. Okay, we choose 0.64 and we put in the d square y over dx square equation. Okay, d square y over dx square equal to negative 6 multiply with 0.64 plus 16 equal to 12.69, 12.16. Okay, next is x equal to 4.69. Okay, we put the x equal to 4.69 into y into d square y over dx square equation, which is negative 6 multiply with 4.69 plus 16. And final answer is negative 12.14. Okay, number 6 is sketch the graph of the curve. Okay, this is what we get if x 1
equal to 0.64 and y1 equal to 2.26. Okay, this is a minimum point, and 4.96 and 35.6 is maximum point. Okay, that's all from us. Thank you for watching.